YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. So I am back with another reaction video where modern women over 50 are having a hard time dating. We're gonna get into the video. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Let's go ahead and get into the video clip. Here we go.
Is dating in your 50s really that bad? I just got off the phone with my friend and she's like, I'm done dating out here for women my age. You find men that are older by 10, 12, 13 years. They're in their late 60s, maybe early 70s, and they're looking for a nurse. They're ready to settle down at that age.
And I don't know, is this what happens when you're dating in your 50s? Like, I don't remember it being this hard. This whole dating thing, especially at my age, over 50, is just bullshit.
So you being 50, how's the dating scene with other 50-year-olds?
I can't find, well, first of all, if you're 50 and you need stuff, I can't find somebody. It's these young boys have been after me. I can't find another 50-year-old. And if I do, they act 50. Who wants that? Oh,
Well, you don't act 50.
I don't act it, look it, feel it, and nothing at all.
Nothing 50.
Now I'm 52. And nope, nothing 50.
Baby, listen, she says she don't act, look, I don't know. That's subjective, baby. You know, I don't know. Everybody ain't gonna see that the same way. I'm just saying. But, you know, it's what it is. I think, once again, a lot of these women, and the older they get, seem like the more delusional they become. Is that as if they don't see what's actually happening. In my opinion, at 50 and 60 years old, you shouldn't even be dating, in my opinion. You should have been married, had children, have grandchildren. And I mean, even if you still want to date, I mean, after the fact, you know, if you had a spouse and he passed away or whatever, you're a widow, that's what should be happening there. But even if you choose to date, you know, I don't know. It's your personal preference. I'll say that. But I'm just like, a lot of these women have never been married. They're not widows. A lot of them just still looking for Mr. Right. They're still looking for the perfect match. They will not settle. And they're looking for something that's unique and unrealistic, in my opinion. And so they're still stuck on that, even in their 50s, 60s, 70s. They're still looking for Mr. Right. They still will not settle. And I mean, we see this all across the board, whether it's celebrities, average women, we see all of them doing and looking for the same things. It ought to tell you something. Listen, if it has not worked for you all these years, maybe that's something you missed out on. Maybe you should just be happy with where you are in life and just enjoy life, the rest of the life that you have. And I'm not saying this to say that as you at 50 and 60, that you can't have somebody, but if you're once again, if your mentality and if your expectations are through the roof, it's gonna even be even more harder for you to actually get somebody to have, you know, in your life. So along with the age and all of the other things that come along with you, you're still superficial, still unrealistic, still don't really want to work with a man. You're still looking for this unicorn. You're still out here thinking that a man owes you something and that you feel that you should have certain things in a man. And that's why they're having a hard time. You know, there are some people out here who are older, who are finding love, but they're not unrealistic, and they understand that you're not at your prime. You know, this is after the fact, you know, and if you find somebody that's decent, grab hold of them, get them and work with them, and stop thinking that somebody owes you something at 50 or 60 years old, because they don't. And so, you know, a lot of these women are in la la land. They're so confused. Oh my God, what the hell is going on? I'm 50 years old. I can't find me a rich man, or I can't find a man, you know, suitable for my needs. No, he don't want you. The 50-year-olds are looking for 30-year-olds or 25-year-olds perhaps. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for a younger woman who they are attracted to. You know, the focus is always on what women want and what women are attracted to, when the men are the ones who control relationships. You know, and women always talk about, I have to be attracted to him. Well, think about the men. A man wants something to be attracted to too. So he don't just want an older woman, you know, possibly missing teeth, or, you know what I mean, just older. He wants something that he's attracted to as well. See, a lot of times women don't think about what the men want. They only think about what they want. And so you're up here being so superficial and wanting so much out of a man, even though you're not the quite, you know, the preference for a lot of these men. That's supposed to be ignored. Or he shouldn't matter. As long as she has a vagina, he should just grab her up. No, and that's what I think a lot of these women are running into. These men are not going after these 40, 50, and 60-year-old women. They're just not. They want something. They want eye candy too. If they've worked hard and they've built themselves up, they want something nice to look at too. So I understand it, but a lot of women, once again, are living in this delusional la la land where they think all of them are 10s. No matter how overweight you are, no matter how old you are, no matter how many kids you have, no matter what you look like or what you're what you're not bringing to the table, they still think that they are, that men should just accept them and take them as they are and just be happy with that, when a lot of men are not doing that, because men have a lot of pressure that's put on them as it relates to what they should bring to the table. So if they got to bring all of this, if they got to make this money, if they got to go out and strive to be the very best, why would they go and settle for somebody that's 50 years old and older? I'm just saying, let's just be honest. And on top of that, you're entitled, and you don't want to work on your appearance. You don't want to get in shape. You don't want to do things that will give you a better option or give you a better chance to be with these men. So why should they settle for you? See, it's all about women not settling, but not about the men. The men oftentimes are settling and they refuse to do that. They don't want to settle anymore. So of course the dating scene is horrible for older women, because most men are not going for the older women. And that's just the reality. It doesn't make you a bad person. It just means that those men have a different preference and they shouldn't be shamed because of it. Just like women have a preference. You want a man with money. You want him to look this way. You want him 6 feet tall. You want all these things. But these men who may look like that, they're not checking for you. They don't want an older woman. They want a nice fit woman that they are attracted to. And there's nothing wrong with having that preference. There's nothing wrong with it. So, it's just going to be a difficult dating scene for women who have these unrealistic, superficial ideas. And at 50 and 60, they still think the same as the 20 and 30-year-olds. They still think that they're settling. They still think that they're the prize. They still think that they're the best thing since sliced bread. So when you go out there with that mentality, you present yourself in a way that is a turnoff to most men, because you come in automatically with this entitlement, like you expect something from these men, and these men are not falling for it. So that's just what that is. You got to change that mindset, especially the older you get. And I know in most women's minds, they think the older I get, the better I am. I'm more seasoned. I know what I want. Yeah, you may know what you want. What you want may not want you. So you have to consider that. That's all I'm saying. It's not a good or bad thing. It's just the reality of what it is. You have certain expectations. You have preferences, and the men have certain expectations, and they have preferences as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.